finish our collagraphs and complete the final process, we are going to take our favorite monoprint that we made last time, as well as our favorite collograph, and combine the two together. So you're gonna need, obviously, the two artworks that we made the last time. You're gonna need some glue, you're gonna need your scissors, you're gonna need something to embellish with as well. So things like Sharpies, colored pencils, or flare pens that are in different colors if you want, because it's really your choice. The first thing you're gonna do is go through your prints and decide which one do you like the best. So if I go through all of these prints, I don't really like how the purple one has like an extra mark on it. The yellow didn't even show up, so I'm not using that one. The black one could be really cool, but it's gonna look boring compared to the background color. So I think I'm gonna go with one of these. My print has quite a bit of green in it, so green could be kind of cool, but I really like the way the blue stands out across that background. So I'm gonna stick with the blue. I think it was my most successful print. So to start this process, I can clearly see my stamps outline, and I'm going to take my collograph and just open and close my scissors to cut out my best print so that all I see is the final print. So it's okay if when you printed them, they showed up kind of crooked on the paper, because once you cut that part off, it doesn't really matter as much anymore. So I'm gonna clean up my edges a little bit, and now I have a final print. The idea is you are going to glue this down into the center of your image, and depending on the way your print is, you might wanna have it horizontally or vertically, whatever you think makes the most sense. I think mine looks better like this. So you might need to experiment and turn your monoprint different ways as well. I kind of like it like this now. So this is where I want to put this. I'm gonna open my glue bottle up, make sure it's whistling to me, that it's ready to go. Flip my collograph over, and I'm gonna put just a dot of glue all the way around the edges. So remember Mrs. Hop's rules, kiss the glue to your paper and put just a dot, not a lot, all the way around. If you do it all the way around, you don't have to worry about the middle because it'll automatically be glued down. But you do wanna try to position this properly. So flip it over, have about the same amount of space on one side as you do to the other, at the top as you do to the bottom. The good thing is glue dries clear, so if you have to move it and some oozes out the side, not the end of the world. I wanna make sure that this really gets stuck to my monoprint. So I'm gonna flip it over, rub along the back, and then press and hold and count in my head for about 10 seconds. As I am done pressing and holding, I'm going to lift this up, and now it's time to embellish. You can use a black Sharpie or again other colors to start adding additional lines and designs to your picture. Maybe you want to do something where it emphasizes like a picture frame around your piece. So I can use my Sharpie and draw some little edges around here, and then just add additional lines directly on it. The problem with drawing with the Sharpie and the color pencils is you can't erase. So just go with the flow. If something doesn't quite go the way you wanted it to, it's not the end of the world. And try to embellish your picture for the remainder of the class with whatever time we have left to make it the most interesting thing we can see. You can add additional lines, additional shapes. You can switch colors and add additional things inside to make it more interesting. If I extend this blue and make an additional line pattern out from the side, you can see it adds some more dimension, some more fun, and just an interesting other element to my piece of artwork. So I'm going to continue to embellish this and add really cool line designs and patterns to see it completely through. As I am finishing this, why don't we speed things up a bit so that you can see all of the different types of things I have done to my paper to finish it off.